Now when I go to hit it, it's like I'm coming in like this, I think. That's the only way I can think it could do that.
Okay, okay.
Is
That's very possible, yeah.
But I'm thinking, telling my mind not to do it. So I don't know.
Okay, well.
Hopefully I do it here. I'm going to be really pissed if I don't, because now...
Like taking your car to the mechanic, right?
Exactly,
Up,
everything's right, yeah.
Well, we'll see something. I guarantee you we'll fix something here today. All right, here we go.
See, that wouldn't have done that. I don't know where it would have gone, but...
Okay.
Oh, it tells you, okay.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's going to give you a lot of feedback there. A lot of data, a lot of feedback. So a lot of numbers, and I'll explain those to you.
The 7-iron, where should that typically be in my stance? Kind of towards the middle?
I would say forward of middle.
So
Okay.
like right in here?
Yeah, I would play it maybe a little bit further up than that.
Okay.
A little bit further where it feels a little bit uncomfortable. Okay.
And then in here.
And then what I'm going to kind of do here real quick to you is move your hands back just a little bit. Okay, so think about this real quick. If I go like this, where's that face pointing? Where's the face pointing?
Okay, so that'll help.
Correct, correct.
See, and my logic was, if I do this, it's gonna exaggerate that, and it's gonna even be worse. But when you just did that, I go, yeah, that makes sense.
Right, you just got to kind of sometimes take a look at it from a different angle. It's okay. Just warming up.
Yeah, I gotta get used to that ball being up that far.
Well, we're gonna kind of play with it a little bit. Okay.
I haven't hit one solid yet. Is that about right distance-wise?
Let's take a look. Let's see here. Okay. We'll kind of go with this. Let's start.
But I
with
think
this.
I got away from everything.
That's okay. That's okay. Let's start with the basics then. Let's start with the basics. Okay, so let's start with this ball set up right here. Let's just kind of get a feel or a visual for what we're trying to do here.
Good.
Okay, so we're going to put that right here. Okay.
Okay.
I want you to put your left foot right there for me.
All right.
Okay. I want you to put your right foot right here. Okay. Does that give you a good visual of where that ball needs to kind of be now?
Okay, so
Does that, well, we'll probably need to back up a little bit,
Yeah.
right? Give yourself a little space. But
that should be like right in here.
So go ahead.
Near my crotch or something?
Yeah, it should be, we should have just about when I look at your hands, okay, so when I look at your hands, if I took my fist and then poked my thumb out, just about that, so I could get about hands width between my, yeah, there you go.
So maybe I'm too...
You might be a little too close. The hands are probably going to be hanging underneath the chin somewhere. That should be kind of the reference point for us. There we go. Good. Okay. Okay. That seemed to work pretty well for us right there, didn't it?
Yeah, that went straight.
Was that a little bit better feeling that we were...
Yeah, that time I felt like I hit it.
Okay. So right now, let's just work on our setup.
Yes.
Okay, let's just...
Yeah, I need to get consistent in it because I feel that I'm not the same all the time.
Yeah, you're kind of jumping around a little bit. Sometimes you got in the back.
I don't know where I need to stand.
Correct. And I think that's the bigger issue for us,
Maybe.
especially when we get over the ball when we're playing. We're like, do I play in the back? Do I play in the front? And that's just one extra piece of noise in our head that we don't need, right?
Yeah, and I've been in my head bad.
All right, so let's just kind of keep going with this, right? So left foot right there, right foot right there. Probably a little bit wider stance than what you're used to right now.
Yeah, a lot wider.
Good, good. Now you can turn and get through it.
That was bad.
Okay, that's all right. But the big thing is that what I'm seeing here now is I'm not seeing anything go to the right per se.
No, not one yet.
So that, you know, it may just be a setup issue. Okay, good. Good. Move your hands back just a little bit for me.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Good. Good.
Now that setup, when I came back, I came all the way back that time, and that felt good.
Yeah.
That felt good. Usually when I come back, I feel like I'm starting to lose it right here.
And I'll tell you why. Because your feet are so narrow that you can't balance yourself when you get up to the top. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
Okay. I'd love to say it's a lot more than that, but really I think the big issue for us is the width of stance and our setup, as far as what I'm seeing here with that. Now we'll take a look at the in-swing stuff, of course, but as far as the setup goes, I think that's a big help for us. Yeah, that looks so much better right there. There you go. Good swing. Okay.
So what's it say it carries?
So it carried.
Which one number are we reading?
Let's take a look here. Let's go here. Let's go. Here we go. Carry 92, total 110.
Yeah, that's a 7-iron. That's must be swinging slow.
Well, let's not worry about the distance or the speed, okay? Let's worry about getting into a consistent setup. That's more important right now. We can always take another club and go a little bit further as long as we got something consistent. There we go. There it is.
They cut that one. That's the one.
Yeah, there we go. That's what I thought. Let's take a look at that guy real quick. Let's see if I got him on here. Yeah, I need to straighten up that camera angle. Okay, much better job with the setup. Okay, see how you're getting that ball a little bit up. Okay, big thing is we need to get our hands. Let me kind of go here. I need to fix that camera angle real quick, but just take a look real quick. There it is, JT 6 iron. Okay, so now we're starting to play that 7-iron closer to where JT is. Okay.
Oh, that's low, right? Coming back.
It's low, but the big thing is,
It's coming this way and not this way.
well, the issue, if you just kind of take a look at JT's face, okay, compared to your face. Now, I know we got the hands a little bit away from our body, but you've got the face excessively open. Does that make sense?
So I'm turning it.
So what we're doing here, I'll give you a visual here.
Coming like this.
Correct.
Yes, that's
Correct.
and it should stay like this.
Well, we want to try to, so here, let me put this little plane board on, right? So you see how your hands are getting, your club head's getting inside of your hands, right? And you see that in the video right there. It's opening up quite a bit. We'll take a look on the through swing, but let give you a feel for the back swing here, or that takeaway, or hand pop. Then we get here.
Oh yeah, my shoulder dipped and everything.
Well, you got a little bit of a chicken wing here, right? Chest kind of stops a little bit, and the hands kind of take over a little bit.
Right.
Okay. But first part of what we want to kind of work on, right? Trying to get as much as we can here, right? One is the setup, right? Number one. Number two, we want to try to get that takeaway in a better position than our club head getting so far back behind us. So once I start to get this back over here, then I'm probably going to come over the top a little bit,
Yeah.
right? And I got to figure out a way to close that club face, right? So it's kind of like this. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Right, so as I come in here, that face is really open. What's really getting first to the ball is this hosel, right? And then
Yeah.
out to the right we go.
Yeah.
So it's definitely one of those things. It's, you know, it's a chain effect, right? Setup, takeaway, and that leads to what we get right there. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes good sense.
All right, so go ahead and set up. Don't worry about the ball. We're going to take that guy on out, but just go ahead and set up for me. Okay. Now the other thing I want you to kind of take a look at here just a little bit, right? With our setup. Okay. The big thing I need you to kind of work on here a little bit is getting rid of that forward shaft lean here. Okay, getting those hands in a much more neutral position
yes,
here.
more here.
Correct, correct. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to put this thing on in here for us. Okay.
Okay.
And I'm going to kind of guide you how this works. Okay, so we're going to slide this right across. Feel where we're at there?
Okay.
Okay. Now your hands are in line with your chest a little bit. Okay, right there.
Yeah.
But you see how when I take this club back, right? So watch how I take this club back. See where the club face is?
Right.
Shaft parallel to the ground. Face is ever so toes slightly over on this side, just a little bit, right? Instead of being in here.
Over here.
Right. Okay, so once again, as we kind of go, boom. Okay, and now all we need to do is just turn up to the top. Good.
Okay.
And then staying on plane. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so it's coming back. I've been going like this.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Getting the
And
club
then
head
I'm
behind your
coming through
hands.
like that.
Correct. So you see how that works?
So you come.
Neutral. Yep. 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 Better, right? Okay. So just kind of feel like that club sliding across that thing, okay?
That feels better.
Coming through nicely now.
Yeah, that feels more controlled, and
Right.
I don't feel like I'm losing the club in my hands back here. Like I feel like sometimes it wobbles a little bit.
Yeah, because what's happened is when we get the club back behind our hands, the weight of the club is controlling us, not the other way around. Does that make sense? Go ahead and give me a couple good swings there. You're looking.
And I want to, when I come back, my knee should flex a little in.
Yeah. What, the lead knee, right? Yeah. Perfect. Good swing. Do one down the line here. Point.
It feels like it has a little more power.
Yeah, well,
Going into
because
it.
you're able to get a little bit more turn, one, and you're not getting back behind you where you've got to kind of throw the club out, everything's got to stop to go, right? Does that make sense?
Yes.
So now everything can kind of move as one unit instead of this guy getting stuck back behind us.
I'm trying to catch up to it.
Correct. So let's take a look at them down the line here. All right, so as we kind of go here. Good job. Good. Good. So you see how the hands are returning basically back to where they started at? Okay, that tells me that we're swinging on plane. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Any questions right now?
No, not yet.
Okay, okay. I mean, I think that's the big thing that we want to kind of focus on here a little bit, making sure that we get that
Yeah, I
swing.
need to get consistency.
Right, so does that give you a good visual of what we're kind of working on there?
Yeah, I thought that it had something to do with me here because I have been guilty of this.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I think you helped me with that when I changed my grip.
Yes.
Because I used to hold the club like this, and now you got me to turn it over. And ever since then, very rarely do I ever slice one.
Gotcha.
And if I do, it's just because I just was so far behind it that it had nowhere else to go. But
Gotcha.
I pull it more than anything.
Okay.
'Cause I
Well,
exaggerate it some.
sometimes, you know, we've got to kind of pick our poison a little bit. Which way are we
Yeah.
going to miss it a little
I
bit?
miss left 95% of the time.
And it's good to know that, right? I mean, at least I know I can kind of aim out to the right
To
a
the
little
right
bit
a
more.
little bit. Yeah, I'm
And-
not
and-
afraid to aim right. Because
Correct.
it's just a freak shot if I hit it more right.
Yeah, and now that we're hitting some of those unmentionables out to the right, now we're kind of like red lights going off, right? What's going on here, right? So the big thing what I see here is your hand path is getting too far back behind you, and then we get over the top, and then it gets really bad,
Yeah.
right? So really what we're trying to do is we're trying to keep this maintained of this arc or this circle right here, and that's going to lead to consistency as much as possible. All right, good. Good. Probably feels like it's a lot more up and down for you
Yes.
than around your body, right?
Yes.
Good. That's the
It's,
feeling that we should
it's
have.
like a chip, or sand chip.
Okay, if that's how you kind of think about
That's
it.
how I sand. I come straight up and straight down.
Okay. Okay.
The sand more so than I do with my other clubs. So maybe that's
Let's
wrong.
just put that into perspective right there. Let's just do that. Kind of have that same swing thought.
yeah, that feels good.
Okay. So let's kind of do this. We'll pull these little devices out. Okay.
Try it without it.
Yeah, let's do about 4 swings. Okay. Let's do about 4 swings here and just try to get a feel for it. Just try to go through your checkpoints. That one sounded pretty good right there.
That felt like I made good contact with it.
That's the other shot.
Oh, I'm gone.
That's
Maybe
not
I
your. That's
didn't.
not your. That's.
Maybe I didn't.
All right, go through your checkpoints. Swinging up and down. Okay. So the carry on that was 118. So we bumped that up quite a bit. Total was 145. Good work. Okay, swinging up and down.
That one went right. I felt that one.
Okay. Feel like you're swinging up and down. Okay, good.
That was on the toe. But that's what I'm doing there. That's,
Okay. Well, let's do this.
now when I'm coming down,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
shouldn't be swinging out right.
Yep, you should be.
But if I'm coming straight up, it feels like I'm getting too far ahead of the ball with my body.
So here, let's do this. Let's put this on the face real quick. Okay, so we can see where that's at. That's number 1. Good. So think about it like this, okay? Let's have a little thought experiment here, right? It should be a little bit more like a figure 8 up at the top, right? So if you kind of see me, it'd be like this. Here, right here, here. Does that make sense?
Oh.
Okay.
So-
That's an
So
exaggeration.
it's not straight down, it's
Correct, correct. So there is a little bit, so when I get on up over here, right? So as I get to the top, boom, right? As I shift, you see how the club falls back behind me? Okay?
Yeah.
That's going to allow me to get to the swing out to the right. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But I don't want to just kind of go here, here. Does that make sense?
Right.
Okay? See how the face is open?
yeah.
So we're going to have a little bit of a change of direction. So it goes here, and then the club falls back behind us just a little bit to allow us to what we call shallowing the club, right? Shallowing, and then swing out to the right. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So do me a favor here, without the ball, just for a sec. Kind of give me some figure 8s, okay? Feel like you're swinging up on that board, And then,
Look like this.
yeah.
And then as I come down, now I'm dropping my
Right,
hands
yeah, and
down.
that the golden move, right? Getting that elbow tucked to our side as we come through. Yeah! There we go, partner. Yeah! That's going to give us that little baby draw, hopefully, okay? As long as we've got a good face to it. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good swing right there, buddy.
Okay, I feel the difference in this kind of. I just got to do it at the right time.
Yeah, yeah.
Like when I go to lean, that's when I drop the hands. The same time my knee goes this way, my hand should follow it.
Correct, and to be honest with
it
you,
lines me up.
you don't really need to think about it as long as we get that shift in there, right? I said, hey, I'm going to give you a baseball, and I guarantee you, you wouldn't talk about how you're going to step into it, shift, and throw. Would you? You just do it naturally, right? But it's amazing once I put a golf club in people's hands, they're like, well, I got to get this to that, right? So you just got to think of it is that as soon as you get that shift, that club's going to fall down for you automatically. So as long as you're doing...
And not fight it.
Correct. As long as you're doing what we call athletic things, right, that's going to start happening naturally.
Because I know there was a time where I would set up to the ball, and before I hit, I'd go like this until I felt like, okay, yeah, that feels where it needs to be.
Yeah, pump
And
drill.
then I would go like this. I'd set my clubs to the ball, and then I just come right up, and then I would hit it good.
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't even do that on the driving range the other day.
I get you.
It didn't matter what I did.
So, but here, let me demonstrate one thing here for you to
Yes.
give you a little bit more of a visual here, right? So, if I were to talk about swing plane, right? And let's talk about how this goes, right? If I get like this, right? You see where I'm at? I went up that plane. Now, as I come down and through, you see where I'm at here now?
Right.
Okay. It's a drill, right? But naturally, right? I'm not going to go here and then back down here. Does that make sense? You see where that face is at?
Yeah.
No city, right? So it's going to be here, right? And then as I shift, that club would be...
That's good to work on your back swing.
Correct.
Then you got to get it out of the way to do your forward swing.
Correct. So it's got to be one of those things, if I got here, right? Then it, as I shift in there, that club's got to fall back behind this thing, right? The big thing is that as a drill, it gets you to get that feeling of swinging up and through. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and the other thing I feel that I'm doing is when I'm coming back and I'm getting ready to hit, I'm lunging to try to kill it.
Yeah.
And then all kinds of bad stuff happens when I do that.
Absolutely. We really want to kind of feel
It's
like...
really just a smooth swing.
Yes.
And wherever that swing goes, then just use your clubs accordingly.
Absolutely.
Don't swing hard. Don't swing as hard as I'm.
Right? Don't try to
trying to
control what
swing.
you can't control. Right? So let's do 4 swings here, right? Any questions of what we're working on?
No.
Okay,
No.
so gonna go up that plane, and that plane's, we're gonna do little figure 8s, right? That feeling of.
Nope, that wasn't it. Felt better.
Good. Here we go. Let's keep going. I think we're just trying to get a new move. Okay. Getting better. Here's the big thing I'm starting to see here a little bit. We're starting to get a positive club path here a little bit. Our low point's doing good, okay? Maybe a little bit too much down, okay? Probably more of the area of 3 or 4 right there. Really all I see is the face angle now. So I think we're on a good trajectory. Okay, so keep doing what you're doing, and then what we're going to do here at the end is we're probably going to do some face rotation drills, right? Get those feet feeling nice and wide, get that good setup that we started off with. Good. Getting better. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Good job. Can I see the face real quick? Okay, so there's where the old dreaded shankle doodle comes from, right there. Okay, so what I see here, right, is our path is starting to be positive-ish, right, out to a 1. The one thing I do see quite a bit is that face is wide open through impact on most
So I'm
shots.
still turning my hands.
Well, I don't think we're turning our hands over enough through impact. Does that make sense?
I'm not following through. I'm
Cool.
just like punching it.
Correct. So what we'll take a look here in just a sec, but to me it's like we're getting here. You're still swinging out to the right, okay, but the face is open.
Right.
Does that make sense? And if I kind of go with the idea of the face being open, right? What's the leading thing?
Yeah, that's right where it's going to go.
Correct, right? That's the leading guy at it, right? The toe's behind the heel, right?
Right.
We want to try to get that toe in front of the heel. Okay, so set up for me, big guy. Okay. And let's do this.
Should I keep the strong grip?
Let's take a look at it real quick. Let's see your grip. Okay. Okay. Maybe we can loosen that up just a little bit. Yeah, I like that. That gives our wrists a little bit more mobility right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Now here we go. Okay, so here,
Get the bag.
what we're going to do here. All right, go ahead, take the grip for me, please. Yes, sir. All right, so we're going to get here. All right, good. All right, and then as I get through here, oh my goodness, feel those forearms. They're so tight. Right, here we go. Let me. I'm going to take control of the club here real quick. Okay, hold on. Get that guy out of the way. All right, I'm controlling the club.
All right.
There we go. There we go. All right, you feel what your right forearm's doing there?
Yeah. Turn it.
All right, it's taking that thing over, right? Good. Good. Now, bring this guy on in. Okay, so as we go, it's going to be here. Getting that toe into the back for me. Just like that. Okay. So here, once again, toe into the back. Okay. Good. All right, go ahead and do that a couple times for me, okay? Good. Get that toe into the bag. Feel that toe of that club into that bag as much as you can. Yeah, there you go. Okay? You don't feel that chicken wing now as you come through, do you?
So when it starts coming in here, now's when I should start.
Mm-hmm. You want to release those hands. Right? There you go. Okay? Yes. Okay?
So maybe I'm squeezing the club too hard.
I think
Tightening my body up.
absolutely. I would say your forearms are way too tight. When I grabbed that thing, it was like moving a rock, right?
Yeah.
Think about it, right? So here, kind of do this, right? I'm gonna go ahead and set up. Go ahead and feel my forearms. Like noodles, right?
Right.
Right? Feel how I move, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now go ahead and now, this is you.
Oh yeah, it's like a stiff
Right?
board.
Yeah. I mean, how am I gonna release my hands, right? Okay. So
Yeah.
if that's really tight right there, then I can't. My wrists are kind of immobile, right? My forearms get kind of. There you go, right? soft forearms, and allow that club to release for us. Here we go. All right, turning the toe into the back. Here we go. Good. Okay. Now that's what we should see. Is we should see this going left quite a bit right now to start off with, and then we start dialing it back. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Toe into the back for me. Here you go.
That felt pretty good.
127 carry, 164 total. Okay? Really good numbers here, right? Take a look at this one. Club path out to a positive. Face was negative to the path. Really good right there. Your low point was 3.5. Really good stuff. Smash factor up out of the park. That's where we want to be. So whatever we're working on, whatever you're feeling right now, we need to work on that. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. Getting that toe into the bag, right?
My next question, the club.
Yeah.
Should it be here or here?
We want to try to get that
More like this, right?
So no.
Or
So
flat,
so
like when you're chipping.
so let's think about this here. So jump on over there. Okay. All right. So if I go like this, what am I going to hit? The hosel,
Yeah.
right? What am I going to hit?
The toe. So just flat.
Correct. Correct. We don't want to try to get these hands too low, right? Because then all I'm going to do is I'm going to take away this part of my club. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So if I do that, I've taken a club that's this big and I've made it basically this big.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Mhm.
So in a reference point for us, right? Reference point. The butt of the club should always point just left of my navel, never at my belt buckle.
Okay.
Okay, I think a lot of people get the misconception of pointing at their belt buckle,
Yeah.
and if I do that,
Some instructors on Facebook say that.
well, that's why they're on Facebook and they're
Right,
not
yeah,
here. That's all I can say. But the big thing is that where my belly button is, about an inch and a half maybe left of my navel, is where if there was a laser pointing from the end of that butt, right here.
Right.
Does that make sense? And if I kind of do that consistently, you can see where that club is. Okay. Now it is going to matter how long your arms are, the height and stuff like
Sure.
this. Some of that stuff varies, of course, right?
Right.
But I don't want to get to the point where my hands are down like this, and I don't want to get up like this.
Right.
Okay, so I want to make sure that that butt of the club is pointing just left of my navel. And God bless YouTube and Facebook and all that. I mean, God bless them.
You can go nuts.
Oh,
I was looking at a bunch of stuff, and after I looked at them, I go, just about every one contradicted the other one.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all a preference on the instructor and how he wants to teach it.
absolutely, absolutely. And to be honest with you, though, Ryan, in about 4 or 5 years, we'll be obsolete because AI is coming. And I've seen some of these new AI programs, and they're just absolutely spot on how to fix people. You know, they identified 25,000 points on the body. There you go, good. Feel that club face closing, right? There you go, good. All right, for me, it's really feeling like that right forearm's coming through.
Yeah, that just feels smooth. Well, I'm loosening my grip, and I see that I've been squeezing the heck out of that grip too.
Yeah, and you can tell that you're probably getting a little bit more speed at the bottom, right?
Yes.
Okay, instead of trying to create speed up at the top, right? Now we can get here, and now I feel like I can really move that club down at the bottom. Does that make sense, big
Yeah.
guy?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go ahead and hit a few here real quick. Okay, any questions? Any other questions for us?
Not at the minute.
Okay.
Last time I took the lessons, I hadn't played a lot. I was just getting back, and I didn't even know what to ask.
Gotcha.
Now I'm experiencing things out here,
That's good,
so
man.
I got to have things to think about.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's how the mind works. Good stuff. Okay, let's get that toe to the back, okay?
remember to swing out.
You did. Your
Did
club
I?
path. Your club path was out.
Oh, it was?
Yep. Your path is fine. Okay.
That was low.
Good.
Felt pretty good. All right.
All right. That's okay. All right. Let's close that.
Turn the toe though.
Correct. Right? Good swing, good path. Okay? Just got to get that toe into the bag. All right? There you go. Feel that face turn in there, right?
Yeah, that I felt it.
Good. Okay?
It makes a big difference.
All right. Feel that toe turning over, right? All right? Soft forearms, right?
No, I turned too soon.
Okay. All right, now it's just trying to get that timing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I would kind of do for that timing right now is just kind of focus on maybe taking like a half or a 3/4 shot.
Less swing.
Just a little less swing, just try to work on the field. We're not trying to kill it, right? We're just trying to go for a field. Distance will come. Just got to take a little time, right?
Yeah, see, right there. We went
Yeah,
close.
yeah.
That's where it's at, right there.
All right, so yep, here we go. So go ahead. Good. Now as we come through here. All right, don't get the face that closed. Okay. Keep that face open. There we go. Good. Here. All right. As it comes through. All right.
That was good contact.
Yeah. Smash factor was up on that one. Good. Okay. Got a total of 150 out of it. Carry 109. Good. There you go. Okay, swinging out towards that second baseman for me, okay? Good.
That felt pretty good.
That looked really good. Good work right there, buddy. That was a smooth swing. I didn't see a lot of jerking off at the top or any of that stuff.
Yeah, it felt smooth.
Yeah, it looked smooth, man. Okay, good. A little quick, right?
Yep.
Felt that?
Yep.
Okay.
I should know that the ball goes farther. I don't have to swing hard to hit it far.
No, I mean,
You
let
just
the
got to
club
make
do,
everything.
right? Let the club do the work for us,
In the
right?
driving range, I noticed the difference. I'll hit them good out there, and I'll go out to the course, and then when I'm getting ready to hit, I says, all right, it's 150, which with these clubs is a 7,
Mhm.
and a not easy 7,
Yeah.
where my other clubs was a hard 6.
Gotcha, absolutely.
But
yeah.
I'll go to hit it, and then at the last minute, as I'm coming down, I'm bearing down to. And there's and you never hit it good when you do that.
Absolutely, it's got to be free flowing.
And that's what I hate about scrambles. Because one guy hits a good drive, now everybody's trying to kill it.
Yeah, yeah.
So with our one group, I always tell the best guy, you go first.
Yeah.
He always wants to hit last. I go, you go first, because your best is better than all of ours.
Yeah.
So play your game. We'll play according to what you do.
Yeah, I like scrambles, but I got to be honest, I lose focus, right? I mean, I'm like, well, next guy can hit a shot or something like that. So I mean, it's fun, but yeah, I mean, there's always one guy in your group that's a gorilla that bombs it past you, and then you're like, the whole day you're trying to catch.
But he doesn't bomb it past you when he hits last usually, because now he's trying to really bomb it. So he never hits it as good as he can on his own. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't do his swing. He does his killer swing.
I'm more of the lead-off kind of guy, so I just get on up there and I just hit like a little dart down the middle, and then I'm like,
that's what I volunteered to go first all the time. Hey, I'd like to go first.
Yeah, man.
That way I just play my game.
Correct. I'm not looking at somebody else.
I'm not trying to kill it. I'm trying to get it in play, and that usually works out better for me than. I never do good when it doesn't matter.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean, there's something to that for sure. All right, let's keep going. Okay, good. I want that ball a little bit back in our setup, just a smidge. So move the ball back a little bit in our setup. Very good. Hands in a little bit more neutral position. There you go, good. All right, toe into the back for me. Okay.
Low, but.
That's all right. Getting used to that hand position, I'm sure, is interesting and new, right? All right, a little bit wider stance. There we go. Good.
A little slower backswing seemed to help some too.
Yeah. Right, and for right now we're just
rushing it.
Yeah, right now we don't need to try to get the distance that we're used to. Right now we just need to kind of work on getting this.
Yeah, I'd be happy to hit it 130 yards in the middle of the fairway than.
Right. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So we just need to kind of slow it down. The speed will come. We just need to kind of work on a few of these things. Good. Toe into the back. So let me jump on here real quick. Go ahead, grab the club. Feel that with our hands.
Mm-hmm.
Third. Just getting you to get that face to close, right? Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Felt good. It's got a little head of it.
A little bit, but that's okay. Path was good. He was out to the right, much more where we're trying to go for, but really just trying to get that face to close right now. Getting used to those forms rapidly closing for us.
I feel like I was a little too close.
Okay.
I think that might be part of my problem too, is standing. I thought I was standing too far, which is why I was shanking it.
Okay. No, it's probably
I'm not allowing myself to extend my swing. I'm keeping it like and that's probably why I'm pulling it, because I'm trying to bring my arms in, because I'm too close to the ball.
Okay, we're going to take a look down the line here. first things first, got to get those hands in a little bit more neutral position. See how it's over the right thigh or left thigh here? Got to get those hands a little bit more inside the thigh.
Right.
Okay, so that's part of it right there. Okay, once again, club head's getting out behind us and face is open.
Yeah.
I gotta get you to get rid of that chicken wing. That chicken wing is causing that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and the chicken wing is...
When this left arm retracts, right? So as my left arm goes like this, you see how it retracts?
Yeah.
Right there? Okay? That's what happens. You get in like this, right? That's why you're feeling so bound up.
Maybe I'm farther away from the ball so I can
Well,
extend myself a little.
Let's try this real quick. Let's try to get a feel for swinging a little bit more aggressively and a little bit more out to the right a little bit. Okay? Or at least getting our arm structure better over here, okay? Because your arm structure just starts to fall apart as you start to come through impact, right? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put this thing on out over here, okay?
Okay.
All right, so why don't we do this? Why don't you jump on over here and hold this for me real quick. Okay, over here on this side. Okay. Now, yep, there we go. Good, good, good. So what we're going to do is I'm going to have you kind of swing up to about halfway, and I want you to feel like you're swinging, and then I want you to feel like you're going to try to brace and stop underneath this. Does that make sense?
And stop underneath it?
Or try to. We're not going to.
Right. Yeah.
Momentum's going to carry us through. But if you see what my arms are extended, right? So if I feel like I'm getting here and then I'm going to stop, you see how everything kind of shifts this way? Okay? For you, it's like this. It's
That's how I feel too.
correct. You still got this left arm going.
Maybe that's why I don't do it with my driver.
Maybe. There might be a reason
I
why.
stand a little farther away and I'm trying to kill it.
Yeah.
So
So,
I'm loose swinging it.
right?
But I'm confident in it too, so that doesn't help.
So do me a favor. Don't worry about the ball. Okay, give me a half swing and feel like you're going to swing as hard as you can up to this thing and try to stop before you get to it. Does that make sense? Yeah, you see how your arms are extended?
Yeah.
Okay, that's where we need to be. See how the club face is closed?
Mm-hmm.
See how everything's pointing in a good position now. Let's try that again. Get a feel for that, okay? Half swing and feel like you're going to... Yeah. Feel how all that weight shift's gone? Okay. Try it.
That'd have been a pole, right?
A little bit, yeah. Here we go. Once again. Swinging out to the right. Yep. Okay, good. Once again. Yes. See what your arm is doing there? You feel that?
Yeah.
Keeping that arm extended, right? You can feel the weight shift a little bit more now, right? You feel how your body's staying a little bit behind that ball a little bit as we kind of come through, right?
Yeah, I seem to be hitting the mat in pretty much the same spot every time and not all over the place.
Right, because you're not trying to guide it. Now it's just centrifugal force being sent down the train, right? Does that make sense a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, questions?
I mean, I even thought that when I was having the problems, I says, well, I'll just take a 7-iron and just punch it.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Just to keep it in play and it'll run 100 some yards.
Yeah.
Just so I could be a factor, but even then I would turn
the face open.
Yeah.
Right? So we still need to, even if we're doing this, right, we still need to have that right form closing, right?
Yeah.
You bowled before, right?
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that I can do.
Right? So if I've got that ball in my hands, right, there's that lane, my arm goes out to the right, right?
Uh-huh.
What's my hand do? It goes
And it
back to the left.
It lifts.
Correct. Same thing.
It's the same thing. Yeah.
Correct. Same thing, right? Same thing I want to do with that right form, right? Does that come through here? Just like that. Okay? So let's go with that thought, okay? Let's do 4 of them, okay? Toe into the back. Let's keep that left arm. Hands back. There we go. Good.
I think when I'm doing this at the same time instead of keeping it square.
Correct. Here we go. Better? I went left at least.
Pull. My hard part is making myself swing out and yet turning at the same time. This doesn't seem natural. But
Good. You did it there. Okay. It's just going to take time to get used to that movement pattern, right? But swinging out to the right with a little bit more of a closed club face is going to give us that baby draw we're looking for. Good. Take a look at that guy real quick, okay? Take a look down the line here. See what you're doing there.
oh, it turned right there.
Mm-hmm. Face is open.
Arms were a little better, but the face is still
Open, yeah.
open.
Right, so.
So
One.
what if I just turn it a little bit?
No, we don't
Not
want to
just
do it at
putting a
this.
Band-Aid on it?
Yeah, that's not where we want to kind of really be. So let me kind of
the guy that does this. Can you believe that? I looked at him, I go, I thought he was just messing around.
Mm-hmm.
That's how he hits every ball, and he knocks the crap out of it. But also, when he knocks the crap out of it, sometimes it goes all over the place. He's not consistent with it. He makes good contact every time,
Gotcha.
but it goes.
Where it's going to go, nobody knows, right?
Right.
So set up for me real quick. Okay.
I think what I need to do is get this club right before I stand.
Mm-hmm. Good. Let's take a look at our setup. Good setup. Okay, good. So as we come back, bring the club on back. Okay. What I want you to kind of focus on is keeping your right palm more down.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
So not worried about the face. Face is going to be normal. When you take it back, I want you to feel like your right palm's facing more down. Okay? I don't want to see this though. Okay?
Right.
But I do want to have that feeling, okay, when I get on up to where the shaft is parallel to the ground. Okay? So when I get to this point, I want to have more of that palm facing down than getting that palm to feel like it's facing up. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Right palm facing down on the way back.
If I'd have swung out on that one, I might have been a decent
That's okay.
ball.
Just kind of focus on that palm right now. Right? Right palm facing more down on the back swing, okay? Good.
Pulling it.
That's okay.
Swing out right. So I need to look
Okay.
right in there.
Good. Right. Right palm facing a little bit more down on the takeaway. Here we go. You okay?
Yep.
All right. Let's keep going, big guy. Let's move it back in our setup just a bit. Yep, there we go. Just a smidge. There we go. All right. Set up for me. Stay right there. Go back to the setup for me. Yeah. Now give me a swing. Keep that thumb off there. Keep going. All right. With that right thumb being where it is, it's allowing you to keep that face open. Does that make sense?
Oh.
Okay, so with your thumb position where it is, right, what I see is your thumb's over here, right? And so naturally for you, this is gonna feel comfortable. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, but if I get this a little bit more off and just feeling more on this side, then I can get more of that feeling, my palm facing a little bit more down. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
But that thumb, and I felt the pressure on there, that thumb is like this, and it's allowing you to feel comfortable opening that face a little bit. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. Set up. Here we go. Hold on. Here and then down. All right. Mm-hmm.
That's better. That's what I gotta remember is here, and then you
Right.
come
So
down into it.
do me a favor here. Do me a couple figure eights. Feel like you're swinging up and then looping it back down for me. Okay. Mm-hmm. Right. There you go. There you go. Good. There you go. Figure eights. Let's do some figure eights. Here we go. Yep. All right, you feel how you're swinging out towards the second baseman now?
A little better.
Good. All right, let's keep with that.
Well, that felt good.
There we go.
That felt real good.
There we go. Now we're starting to work it. Good job. All right, figure eights. Give me a practice swing before we hit it. Figure eights. Here we go. Make it some figure eights. Good job, big guy. Good work right there. All right, making figure eights. Oh, buddy.
That was a good one there.
Buddy,
That was my best one.
That is good.
think it helps me. When I get up here, I stop for just a second. Instead of trying to just do it all in one, because then I get cattywalk. Like if I come up here, then I know, all right, now's the time to, now I just drop the arms down.
Correct, correct. That's what every good player does. Every good player does that, right? They've got to have that little moment of pause, ever so slight, for a transition. Good job, good work. He's ripping it down the middle now.
Yeah, it's much better.
Okay. Figure eights.
Because that's also making me kind of get my hips out of the way.
Yeah.
My hips is blocking everything.
Right, because what's happened, right, when I get up over here and I take it back and I'm really open and too far back, then I have to throw it off the top. Everything here has to stop.
Which makes me come across this.
Correct. This all has to stop. There's no momentum. This guy's got the momentum, right? And then everything is going to the left at this point. It's just exit left, right? But if I can get you to get here, swing here, and set and pause, that gets us everything dropping behind us, and now you can swing out to the right.
Yeah, I like it.
Bam it. Right? Okay, good. Figure eights. Making figure eights. Let's go. Yeah. All right, the tempo's looking so much better now.
Yeah, it feels better.
Okay, doesn't look so quick and herky-jerky off the top. Okay, maybe a little left on that one, but that's okay. All right, big guy. Give me about 5 more here, and let's talk about what we need to work on for you, okay? Right. That's a findable, playable ball, right? Good. Making figure eights. Here we go.
That one pushed.
Okay. There was a lot of good things there, just the face was open, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Good job with the transition right there. Good swing. Let's end on that one right there, okay, buddy?
I moved this foot back just a little bit.
I like that. I like that.
And
Okay.
it felt a little more comfortable when I came through that time.
Allows you to get to the
Get
inside
through.
a little bit easier, right?
Now my driver,
Mm-hmm.
this is how I was hitting it for quite a while. Then I'll notice when it starts going awry, if I just switch it up a little bit,
Okay.
then it corrects itself. Like
Okay.
some days I can get through it, and some days I can't.
And that might just be a hip or a lower body issue.
Yeah.
You know, some days we're not moving.
Sore, tired.
Correct. Sometimes the buddy, you know, what was it? Chagger would say that the muscles weren't firing or reacting
Yeah.
the way that he wants, and you know, we all get that, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it's a monkey mess sometimes out there. But you know, the big thing for what we need to work on for you, okay? One, setup.
Setup.
Okay, setup's big for us, right? Even if we get like a little something like this, you know, on Amazon or eBay or something like that, just something to kind of throw down when we're practicing to make sure that's solid. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Okay. The other big thing that we noticed here when you took your setup, right, is how much wider.
Yeah, because I always thought with your orange, keep your feet closer together, but maybe that's more for chipping, maybe.
Correct. So I want
Have a
your
full
feet
swing.
at least shoulder width
Well, I
apart.
can feel more balance
Yes.
this way.
Yes.
But I thought that
absolutely.
was the reason why I was going that way. 'Cause I had my feet too far apart, but that's not the case.
No.
It was because I was coming back with it like this.
Yeah, we're just coming with an open club face, right? So.
Like this, and then as this drops,
Mhm. So.
and by the time it gets to the thing, it's already closed.
Yeah. Now, a few things that we kind of worked on with the setup. Let's always remember that we want to have the hands hanging somewhere about underneath the chin, right? Underneath our chin, not too close, not too far. Okay, so somewhere underneath our chin. The other point is that we really got a good discussion about is that the butt of the club should point just left of my navel.
Yes.
Okay? I don't want it hanging around where my belt buckle would be. Then that's too low, right? And then what am I only going to be able to hit? I'm only going to be able to hit basically the hosel or the inner part of the club, because that's the only part that's being utilized at that point, right? So that's a big thing about the setup, right? I think the one thing is that we got the ball a little bit too far back in our setup, moved it up a little bit, widened our stance a little bit, moved our hands in a much more neutral position to allow us to attack the ball, okay?
Yes.
Now, as far as in-swing things that we really kind of worked on, right, was working on our swing plane, right? Making sure that we're swinging that up, right, and not getting to the inside where the club gets stuck behind us, and then we got to make this move to get over the top, right? We want to kind of feel like we're making figure eights, so it'd be like this, if you kind of see it. Just be kind of like here, right? Obviously, that's an exaggeration, right? But we want to get that feeling that I'm
But it's
going
close.
yeah, it's close, right? It is
Yeah.
very close, but we want to really exaggerate that to get that feel. Does that make sense? That's going to get my swing path out to the right, shallowing, and now what I need to do is I just need to get this right forearm and hand to really feel like it's turning over. Does that make sense?
Pause up there is helping me get some tempo because I'm too fast.
Correct.
By the time it gets up here, I'm already coming down, and the club's not ready to follow me.
Correct.
So then now it's lagging way behind me.
Correct. So you want to make sure that you're getting that in the correct positions, right? Now the other thing that we kind of worked on a little bit was making sure that we got the club face to close at impact, right? So getting an impact bag here or something like that, and just kind of making little half shots and turning that toe into the back. Getting a feel for those forms, really rotating through impact, hands releasing, right? And the other thing that we kind of talked about with the follow through, right, is that we want to kind of feel set up for me again. Okay? We want to really have that feeling. Go ahead, put your hands on there. Good. That we're getting our arms to stay out and away from us. Okay?
Yes.
So really, feel like my arms are extended. Okay? That's going to make me feel like I'm swinging out wide. Okay? And that's going to keep that swing arc consistent. Okay? A good drill I like to do is I like to have like a little rod or a string or something like right here, and I want to swing as hard as I can, and I want to feel like I'm about to stop before I get to it, right? And it gets me to keep my arms braced and everything out there in front of me. Does that make sense?
Does the towel thing work? Does that help at all?
That helps
For
with
me?
that helps with connection, but I don't see any
No issues
disconnect.
there?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
really the big thing that we need to work on as far as that's concerned is making sure that I keep my arms out and away from me, keeping my arms extended, making sure that I maintain this structure out in front of me. You know, hitting small little shots and just making sure I work on keeping that out and away from me.
I bought that click stick.
Yeah.
That's an interesting tool. I didn't realize how hard it was to get that thing to click.
Right?
I mean, you gotta do everything perfect or that thing will not click at all.
Yeah, you got to really release those wrists and
Yeah.
get through there, right? And that's
And I
that
finally
form.
figured out how to do it, then I got to where I could click it.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, okay, well, I'm in good shape now. And then you're not.
No.
It's the most humbling game.
Absolutely.
But I love it.
But those are the things that we need to kind of work on right there. Okay. Any questions about what we worked on? Anything else I can answer for you?
No, I mean, now it's just a matter of I'm going to go to the range tomorrow and hit a ball, small bucket,
Okay.
before I play Thursday. Go in the
Perfect.
morning and try to have confidence.
Yeah.
Now I've got things to think about.
Absolutely. Just try to stay in your own game, right?
Right.
You're going to have a few that probably snake up and get us every once in a while, but try to stick with what we're working on, right? Making sure that we have a little bit wider stance, right? Working on making sure that I take it up and back and through, getting that tempo feeling,
So
right?
it was all the backswing and the club setup
Mm-hmm.
was primarily the whole issue.
90% of the time it is with most
Yeah.
people, right? If I can get you in a good setup and get you a good backswing, most of the time, the follow through will take care of itself.
Right.
Right, but making sure that, big thing for you, making sure that we keep that structure, that maintain that arm structure out in front of us, will help get rid of that feeling of being in too tight.
And the tight arms. That's probably the difference between the range
Mm-hmm.
and the course.
Yes.
Because the range I'm loose because it doesn't matter.
Yes.
The course, now the shot matters, so I tighten up.
Correct. There's
And
you got to
it's
put
not
a
the
number on
same-
a card,
nothing's
right?
the same, yeah.
Absolutely.
So I
So,
just got to remember, just be loose and trust it.
well, just kind of stay in your practice mentality and don't worry about the scorecard. Don't worry about the result. Just worry about the process, right? Just like Nick Saban says, worry about the process and not the result, right? I guess that's why he won a lot of championships. So, any other questions for us, my man?
No, that's it.
All right.
So these are what I'm playing with. Have you
Okay.
ever hit them?
No.
You know what?